Hello everyone. This is something I've been having the urge to do for a while, of returning to some classic YouTube roots and straight up just making a Minecraft Let's Play. We are just straight up making a Minecraft Let's Play. I'm going to be playing Minecraft, I'm going to be recording it, cutting it up, and uploading it to YouTube as we explore a Minecraft world. I've thought about what I want to do because I've been playing a single player world recently, but with some data packs. But this time around for this, I'm going to be no data packs, just texture packs, completely unmodded. This is actually vanilla 1.2, 1.5, and somebody's calling me on Steam. Okay. But here it is. So let's play Minecraft. Difficulty normal. Let's put seed. YouTube. Let's put a little bonus chest. Efont world. Let's dive into this. We're doing a classic YouTube, a little F5 look around. I don't have Optifine or I have no mods installed at all. This is just vanilla instance of Minecraft. I'm Megatron with a cape. And we've actually spawned right next to a village, which is very convenient. Let's see what we got. Oh, an axe and a pick. Wow. That's a lucky starter chest. Let's see what this village is like. Looks quite small. I think it's unfortunate when villages and structures spawn on really hilly areas because the prefabs are really cool, and then they just get like absolutely butchered by things like that. Okay, there's a blast furnace there. Let's not completely pillage the village just yet. Let's have an exploration. Don't want these animals to die. Don't want the villagers to die either. What have we got over there? We've got spruce forest over there. There's plenty of animals here. Some cats. Something I'm gonna have to get used to is recently I've been playing a lot of Minecraft with the vein miner data pack. So just say I broke a piece of coal, it would break all of the coal at once. But I got no data packs, no nothing on this. So I'm gonna have to get used to that again, which is alright. A bundle. These are in the game now? Oh, what? How do I do it? Okay. I know these were like a data pack experiment for a while. I guess they're official now. Can hold a mixed stack of items. Okay. What's the point of having a shulker box then? No, I'm just kidding. I know how useful the shulker box is. I love them to pieces. I'm not going to pretend like they're useless like that. I love how baby villages are just like, it reminds me of those Middle Ages photos, when they didn't really draw kids, but for kids they would literally just draw like a scaled down human. It's got that kind of energy to it. Yeah, this is a pretty weak village, but back in my day, you'd look for the blacksmith. You need to have the chest with all the goods in it. Let's just start a little. I like the top of this hill. You know what? We could be next to the village. We can flatten this out a bit. I like how this area looks. It's gonna be nice and simple. We're not gonna be too picky, and we're just gonna start. I think this level's a good level to start flattening on. Just gonna get some wood here. I am a birch hater, hate birch wood. I think it's ugly, but stripped birch, I don't know, maybe I've matured a bit. I'll get some for now. But my timber data pack didn't work on the single player one I've been playing recently, so I'm still used to normal trees, as much as I love timber, but I'm gonna stop waffling about data packs for now. This is new. leaf litter. That's cute. That's a cute little block. So much just decorative stuff now. Whilst I cut down these trees, I wanted to get into a bit of a tangent. You know, I was even like thinking about almost pre-preparing in my head when I came up with this idea. So, one of my... Yes, this sounds really dramatic, and it makes my life seem really privileged. One of my biggest regrets in my life is that I deleted all of my Minecraft videos from when I was a kid. They were, when I was a kid, I say, a teenager, like 13, 14. And they were uploaded to this very channel. You know, the first 300 subs to this channel were from my Minecraft videos. I did Let's Plays. I did videos with 2 of my school friends where we played Minecraft servers. Mainly Mineplex. I played a lot of. I had a subscription on that and everything. And yeah, one of my biggest regrets is straight up deleting them. I really, really regret it. Not in like a... I wouldn't want them still up. Well, hell, I don't know. Maybe I would still have them up. But instead of unlisting them, they're just deleted. They're gone to the void. And I really regret that. Obviously, part of deleting them is growing older and looking back and thinking, oh, that's cringe, you know? But why? Why, like... I don't know why I did that. In a way, I like to archive a lot of things I do now. When I went through my phase of streaming a few years ago, if you guys remember, if anybody remembers, I still have all the VODs saved, unlisted on this YouTube channel. And I was just kind of like late last night, kind of going down a trip down memory lane and just watching them. And I got really, fell down the rabbit hole of watching VODs of a realm that we had 4 years ago. And it was probably the like genuinely, you know, percentage-wise, probably the Minecraft world I've spent the most time ever on, and it was just a vanilla world, whatever the latest version would have been in November 2020. Remember, it was because the elections in America were happening, and I really missed it. It was with really good friends of mine, and there was something, you know, I did have a job at the time, but it was really early morning shifts, and it was still kind of COVID-y times, so people weren't really going out and doing a lot of stuff. And yeah, we just played so much Minecraft, and it was so fun, and I miss it, and I just want to have a new outlet to just play the game, enjoy it, and share it. And then in a few years' time, I'll probably watch back some of this and get the urge to do it again. And I made a tweet about it literally earlier today, just saying, yeah, I just want to make these kind of Let's Play videos again, but not in like a I want to be a YouTuber kind of way like you do when you're a kid. I'm not making these for views. I'm making these to enjoy, to look back on myself, to just create. Because if nobody created anything, then it would all just be a bit boring. And every single one of your favorite streamers and YouTubers, they started because one day they just wanted to create. That's what it is. I don't want to be a big YouTuber or a big streamer, as nice as that life looks. I just want to create some things. I want to play Minecraft. I want to create things in Minecraft. I want to create videos. I want to create memories. And that's why I'm here. And this is where we're starting, and these are the first steps. And I'm hoping to have fun. Okay, is there a farm anywhere here? It seems odd. It seems like a village without a farm. Can't see one anywhere. Okay, interesting. Let's get some resources and just start. That was a terrible voice break. And just start a little farm of sorts, because I find normally when I start a Minecraft world, I often neglect food a little bit. It's weird. You know what's crazy? How like fried eggs aren't a thing. Why can't I cook eggs and use them as a nutritious piece of food on this game? I remember a few times on some servers, I had a, what do you need for it? I had a sugarcane farm, a pumpkin farm, and an egg farm, and I would just make pumpkin pies because they're I can't remember exactly what foods have good saturation and such, but yeah, that was one that I ate a lot. What are you doing in the cave, bro? Get a job. Get a hobby. Oh! Oh! Oh my god. That scared the hell out of me. There's so much coal in that one vein. My pickaxe broke already. No, there should be a farm somewhere, because we got... Are those farmer villages? Or are those fishing villages? Yeah, they're fishermen. Okay. You know, I forget barrels exist. I think I looted this house today. Ooh, potatoes. We can make some baked potatoes. Oh, I'm stealing one of these beds as well. Sorry. Try not to pillage you guys too much, but a man needs to sleep. Well, there's much more up here. How did I not see this? Even got some penned horses and a penned pig. 2 penned pigs. If I stumbled on this, I think this was player created on a server. That's good. That's good to know. Those are there. Oh, and a cow's there. Okay. Got a feeling we're gonna need some leather. Nope. Baby chicken. So let's be smart here and instantly. Oh God, go away! I didn't want to do that. Let's instantly make some baked potatoes for the sake of food. I put a bundle in a bundle. I could put a bundle in a bundle. I put a bundle in a bundle in a bundle. Amazing. Alright, we're ready to go beast mode mining. Let's do this. This guy still hasn't got a job? Really? Homie, really? Boom, 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 boom! Copper. Classic copper. I really like how copper looks when it oxidizes. I think it's a great building block. I remember a few years ago on a realm with some other friends, I built like a Japanese style temple, you know, with like a curved tile roof, and I let it all oxidize, and it looks so good. So I don't see myself ever waxing the copper to keep it brown. Or can you kind of like freeze it in a state, so if it's halfway through you can wax it and have it as like the orangey brown, I guess. I'll tell you what, one thing I do notice in literally other Minecraft YouTube videos is, would it be worth... God, it's so big. Oh no, it's horrible. I'm sorry, I can't have the GUI scale that big. I thought I could, for the sake of seeing my hotbar better if you're watching on like mobile or a small screen, but no, I can't. In my good conscience, I can't do that. I'm sorry. I'm one to like block off paths I've already been down when I'm mining. just so I don't confuse myself. So I should move my cobblestone to the hotbar for that reason. Hell yeah, iron. That's a nice big vein there. See, look, so I've gone down that way, so I blocked that off with cobblestone, and I know to not go down that way again. What? There's a villager all the way down here as well. Brother, you have family. Go see your family. God, bloody copper and coal city over here. I'm gonna... I did a tweet about it. I, for the first time, like, ever used a hopper properly in Minecraft by setting up a blast furnace with hopper going in and out of it to just chuck all the ore I had. And yeah, so I built like a big thing out of big like basement of my wooden house out of copper. But I'm going to try not to talk about that last world a bit too much. It was just to try and get back into Minecraft, really. And I actually went and beat the dragon. And I can't remember the last time I went and beat the dragon on a single player world by myself. This is just like such a classic cave. You know, I'm not seeing like... It's just stone. It's just tunnels of stone. But I think there is that little bit that leads back to land, where a lot of the villagers were in. I used to never understand how crits work. It took me so long to realise you get the crit when you're falling down. Like, you hit while you're in the air whilst you fall down. I used to think it was when you were jumping up. But yeah. Not the case. I think these villagers just want to become like an ant society underground. Half of them, and now their golems are all underground as well. Need to save them. Should like bring them all up here and rebuild new villager houses for them up here. Finn City, Finn Village. There's my baked potatoes. 13 iron, that's a nice amount of iron. The chest sorting comes later. It's too early game to just... It's too early game. Let's make some tools. Need another pickaxe. Shovel. And axe. I think this is the kind of... Everybody does it differently. I do sword, pickaxe, axe, shovel. It's my preferred method. Oh, there's bees there. Doesn't that guy mean he's going back to his tree? Where's your tree? I wanna cultivate your honey. Can't actually remember what honey does. I knew you could do like redstone piston stuff with honey blocks, and I know you can, like I said, you can wax the copper, but that is basically all I know about it. Broke me legs. Look how weirdly circular that like pool is there. It's quite strange actually. What is happening? This is just a weird little village. Like, it's just such an anomaly of just mobs conglomerating. I'm saying a lot of big words for the sake of saying big words right now. It gets to a point when you mine coal and copper in a cave where you get to the point where you're like, might as well just ignore it, but you never know when you might need it again. You can never be too picky when it comes to mining. Gotta scrape up all the crumbs you can. What if I want to make like a giant lightning rod farm? And I'm gonna need all the copper for that. I'd tell you what will also be quite fun, actually, is if I try and go for all the advancements. Maybe if I try hard enough one day I could get the crazy like have all effects applied at once, but let's just start small for now. But that will mean I need to use a spyglass. I used to always think the spyglass was a bit redundant because like many other people, I used Optifine and they had the little zoom thing. But Optifine just this was almost like I was gonna sound like I was calling the devs lazy, but Optifine takes always quite a while before it releases on the latest version. So that's why I'm Optifine this right now. Again, of course, yeah, I know there's like countless other mods and variants of Optifine, but we're playing vanilla, so I could be responsible and actually craft a spyglass. Need to find some amethyst first though, which I love because I absolutely love the noise that amethyst blocks make. Ding, ding, ding. Probably noticed by now, but I've got a lot of vanilla tweaks on. Vanilla tweaks texture packs, so I'll put a link to that in the description. One of them being the outlines of the ores, just to make them see easier. I don't really think that's cheating. It's just, you know, just a little tweak. Quality of life improvement. Got a little rainbow XP bar. I've got old sounds on. That's where I go, ooh! Ooh! When I get hurt. Some other things. Pink hearts, melon, hunger bar. Is that it for this cave? I could have sworn it went deeper at some point. But yeah, there's plenty of... Vanilla tweaks is one of those essentials, you know, if I'm playing Minecraft for the first time in a while or like a new install. I go get the ones I usually get, which is these ones. Just makes life easier. There's a lot of stuff like lower grass and lower shields as well that just make the game nicer to look at and less intrusive. Got the smoother font on as well. Oh, yeah, I've always been always played with subtitles on as well since they added them, because it's one of those things where it's like you're kind of just putting yourself at a disadvantage without it, and you know, it's a feature in the game is to be used. It's kind of like the visual audio subtitle thing that Fortnite has, where like if you have it off, you are just playing at a disadvantage. Not even in like an optimization way, like, oh, I need this so I can optimize. You know, it's just, it doesn't make the game easier per se. It's just you are at a big disadvantage to other people without it. Granted, I'm playing single player; it's not competitive, but I've always used it. It just makes life easier. But it you know, I also just don't have the game on that loud. You know, I'm only on 30% volume. Don't fancy deafening myself. But now we have some iron, some iron. Ironic. I want my bread back. So I think the smart thing to do is to make some armor first, because weapons, there's not much of a difference, but no armor and armor has a big jump in what I'm actually able to do in the game. Okay, like I said, I'm going to start flattening this up a bit. Could also start a farm. I'll tell you what, actually. Since nobody else in this village could be bothered to, I will be the one to start producing food. Producing some crops. Let's go down to this weird giant vessel of water down here. Does it lead to any caves at all? Some iron and some copper down here. Oh, it does lead to caves. Okay, this might be worth a little exploration in the near future. Some cave diving. Try not to get stuck in it. Try not to treat it like a nutty putty cave. Oh wow, I didn't see that either actually. Big opening. I'm very split on the, you know, the big caves and cliffs update. As nice as it is to get like all these different variations. Oh wow. Jesus, okay. That's huge. I didn't even realize this was there. Sometimes it just makes mining annoying. You know, sometimes you'll just want some classic mining. Find a cave, go through the tunnels of the cave, but then you get these like huge things. I think the lush caves are really cool. They look really cool. There's some really cool blocks in them. You get the axolotls and glowberries and things like that. I think it's cute. But this water's so far away. It's taking me multiple minutes just to be able to get 2 buckets to make a infinite water source. But once we have it, we have it. Boom. Boom. Wow, the power of editing is crazy. I think I also just made a big mistake. I just realized I want potatoes. I cooked every single potato I found. I can't... I don't think there's any... And there's not even any farmers here. I mean, I can move a villager up here, maybe. Let's get started on a little farm then. Gonna be nothing fancy, just some wheat, and just so we can make some bread. Classic, easy food source. What's the range of water? Like 5. I'm just gonna make a 7x7. I think I did actually find some bones somewhere as well, didn't I, from that cave? 1 bone. I need a 1 bone. Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite vanilla tweaks, the little exclamation mark on top of fully grown crops. Just makes life easier, because with these new textures, you know, the old texture was really obvious, but I find the new wheat texture, I always harvest it too early. I always do it. And now that we've got a piece of wheat, I want to... This is embarrassing. I always get the recipe for gates and fences mixed up. Is it sticks in the middle? Yeah, every time. Every time. A lot more wood than that. What am I doing? So wood on the outside. Sticks on the inside. Awesome. I want to start breeding some cows instantly, because we're going to need leather for books, for enchanting. We're gonna need steaks, because they're just ultimately one of the best foods in the game. That's also accessible early game. So expanding the farm a little bit here. Some of the dirt that we're getting from flattening the land. Why not? And we can actually make this 7x7 now, because it was 5x7. Ooh. Okay, perfectly spherical hole says hello. What's down here? This is weird. Okay, no, I thought it was literally just the hole and nothing else. Oh, this leads back up. There's some sunlight there as well. Wow. Cave mountain over here. This is a really good early game amount of iron. Tell you what, actually, with our newfound iron, make an iron pickaxe. It took me so long to... So the advancement you get when I'm about to make a pickaxe here, it says like, isn't it iron pick? You know, I got it when I was talking to a friend once, and I was like, what does that... What? You know, I don't even get the references. It's meant to be, isn't it ironic? Isn't it iron pick? Yes, that is bad. That is one of their worst. I like a lot of their kind of advancement puns. I think whatever floats your goat is a good one for when you put a goat in a boat. I like the spyglass ones. Like, is it a bird? Is it a plane? But that's an L right there. I wonder if they had to, because at least on the PS4, the achievement for Iron Armor was Iron Man, but now it's just suit up. Maybe they got in trouble. Oh, I'm out of torches. Oh, guess we're mining in the pitch black. Never mind, we're not, because it's a dead end anyway. Let's get that torch back. Get back here. Was there more down this way? Is that everything? Okay. So this cave was nothing worth writing home about. Yeah. Pretty just open air cave, really, I suppose. Oh no, there's some more coal here. Not gonna have to worry about coal for a while. Oh, I hear a wandering trader. Can you, excuse me sir, can you not stamp on my crops? You'll give us 2 emeralds for a water bucket? More or less, he's giving us 2 emeralds for... What the hell's pale... What is that? A pale oak log? Why is it white? Firefly bush. Light grey dye kelp. 2 coral block. I think it's really crazy how the Wandering Trader just disappeared and there's 2 leashes in my inventory. That's really weird. I wonder what happened there. Okay, wheat and sheep. Right, sheep, I'm not gonna lie, I don't care about you. I am looking for the Mr. Moo-Moos. Actually, technically Mrs. Moo-Moos, because the interpretation of cows in Minecraft is how all female cows look. You know, only female cows produce milk. Right, buddy. Follow me. Oh. Okay. I've fallen into the mysterious pit of coal and iron. Not gonna complain. I was gonna say, getting these guys up the hill is gonna be a bit of a ball ache. Oh, don't tell me this is a new cave that I've missed as well. Let's take a peek. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Oh, what? Ooh. Okay, yeah, no, this is definitely new. Let's put that on ice for now, as the saying goes. We got a mission. We got a mission to finish. It's just such a long way to go. I hope they don't just magically lose interest in the wheat like they sometimes do. Oh, I've got leashes. What am I doing? I don't need to worry about it. Okay, let's take them up as far as they're going to go before they suddenly decide that they don't actually care. And then we'll use the leashes. Come on, guys. Yeah. Okay, do I... Hold on, guys. Hold on. We're doing some DIY right now. No, they're going to fall over if I try and get them on it. I'm going to fall over, if anything. Oh, this is driving me nuts. Oh, they're all... Have I like saved the villagers that were stuck down there? Was their pathfinding just broken? I think their pathfinding was broken for a minute. Yeah, look, he's home. He's finally home. He's returning home. I'm returning home as well to quickly sleep because I don't fancy getting ambushed by creepers whilst I'm trying to start my new animal farm. Let's try this again. Let's use our newly acquired leashes for this. That means we need to actually make the pen first as well. Out of the way. Ooh, actually. Stay there, sheep. You will be very handy for a second. Boom! Oh, gosh, you only gave us one bit. Oop. That's good timing. I love the classic wool carpet fence trick. I'm glad that has not been fixed ever in Minecraft. Let's... where's the Mr. Cow's gone? I need to do a bit of terraforming here as well, just to make sure they can climb up this mountain. Yeah, this bit's just way too steep. Oh, this one's eager. He's ready to go. Hold on, buddy. Gotta make it so you can actually get up there first. Hold on. Oh. Move! Move. Move. Get it. Woo. Because he's a cow. Right. Come up a bit. Your dreams are coming true. I'm bringing you up the mountain that you so desire to come up. Come on. 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 Get a move in. Those are hoovins. Come on. Come on, buddy. Almost there. In the pen. Let's go get you a... Let's go get you a buddy, shall we? Moving them a hoovins. Okay. You know what? You're better off just coming back down. Sorry, guy. I'll give you some wheat. I'll give you some wheat to make up for it. Tell you what, we need to harvest these hay bales actually. What are they even used for, hay bales? Can you give them to an animal to like feed them? Okay. You need to come this way first. There we go. And then we can pull you up. Can't you feed hay bales to horses to heal them? Isn't that what they're used for? I think it's worth noting, despite more or less playing most of the updates, I still play Minecraft like it's 2014. I completely forget, like, in my head, the horse update is new. Anything that came out after I first played the game, which was in 2011, right after the game officially released was when I first played it. This is still the same account, believe it or not. I'm so glad they added the name changes because I'm not going to tell you what the original name was, but yeah. Anything after that is new and woke. Okay. Okay, for the record, that's a joke. I'm not like a right-wing grifter. Okay. You two are about to start. Where did that other lead go? Okay. You two are about to start greatest family in all of the Minecraft world. Okay? Give me a minute, guys. Here's some hay. Hey, it'd be a good idea to craft a hoe to break it quicker. Boom. Okay. Wheat. Got some wheat. Baby cow. Let's I make this. Where are the sherps at? Sherp. Sherp. I've done it on a few worlds, but it's always really satisfying to make like a rainbow sheep farm. So, you know, kind of build like a stable and put one of every sheep type in it. I think that's always really fun. Right, you two, get busy, get to work, and enjoy the good loving. I think I'm going to call it for now. Fun little part. I'm going to see how long this video will end up being after I kind of cut up the uninteresting bits, but I think this will be a really fun adventure. If you've watched the whole thing, thank you very much. Be sure to leave any feedback below if you have any. But yes, I shall see you in part 2, where who knows what we'll be doing, but it should be fun. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.